What if one single night could change the way you see Monaco forever? In this tiny principality where luxury never sleeps, the moment the sun sets, the entire city transforms. Golden lights spill across the streets around Casino Square, turning Monaco into a glowing stage where the most elegant and influential women arrive in the world's rarest supercars, each entrance more breathtaking than the last. Every engine roar is more than just power, it's a declaration. A statement that Monaco ladies don't simply live the billionaire lifestyle, they define it. Tonight, you'll witness arrivals so flawless, so precise, and so captivating that they feel like scenes from a private fashion film made exclusively for the global elite. If you love supercars, elegance, and the unmatched thrill of billionaire nightlife, make sure to like this video. It helps the channel grow and brings you even more exclusive Monaco moments. But the most extraordinary moment of the night hasn't appeared yet. Stay with me until the end, because the scene that left the entire city speechless only happens once a year. And it begins right now. The magic of Monaco doesn't start at midnight. It begins the very second the sun disappears behind the yacht-lined horizon. As the sky shifts from gold to deep sapphire, the entire principality undergoes a transformation that feels almost cinematic. Streetlights glow against polished marble sidewalks. Palm trees cast long silhouettes over the waterfront. Vatung gok fonhu sang len duoi and jen fan chiu. Tun hung chiek supercar bat jiao che vao tanch po. Between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m., a quiet anticipation fills the air. Locals know this hour well. It's the moment when Monaco slowly awakens for its second life. But tonight, there's something different. The soft hum of engines grows louder, deeper, richer. One by one, the first wave of Monaco ladies begins to arrive, turning simple nighttime streets into a runway of elegance, confidence, and exact precision. A Ferrari SF90 glides around a corner, its lights sweeping across the sidewalk like a spotlight. A McLaren 765LT follows seconds later, door lifting gracefully as a woman steps out in a gown that sparkles like the Mediterranean at dawn. There is no rush, no chaos, only a kind of luxurious stillness, as if the city itself pauses to admire them. In Monaco, these early arrivals are not random. They set the rhythm of the night. Each woman chooses her time intentionally, crafting the perfect moment where her entrance blends effortlessly with the symphony of lights, engines, and whispers from the crowd. And the beauty lies in the subtlety. A confident step, a soft smile, a gesture that tells you she belongs to this world of rare elegance. Yet, as impressive as these first scenes are, everyone senses something more is building. The energy shifts slightly. Quicker glances, more cameras ready, more engines gathering in the distance. It's as if the city is inhaling, waiting for a moment that hasn't happened. Not yet, because this is only the beginning. And the arrival that will redefine the entire night is still on its way, approaching with a presence no one in Monaco is prepared for. There is one place in Monaco where every step, every engine sound, and every glance becomes part of a story. Casino Square. Long before the crowds gather and the cameras start clicking, the journey toward this iconic destination already feels like a slow-building performance. For Monaco ladies, the route itself is part of the ritual, an elegant transition from private luxury to public attention. As the supercars glide through the curves of Boulevard des Moulins, the streets come alive with reflections of neon signs, designer boutiques, and the shimmer of jewelry displays still glowing behind glass. This path isn't simply transportation, it's an introduction. A moving prelude to the arrival that awaits at the heart of Monaco. Every detail is intentional. The choice of supercar, the sound of the exhaust, the timing of the turn into the square, each element forms a silent language that only those familiar with Monaco's nightlife truly understand. A well-timed entrance can feel like a statement. A perfectly slowed stop beside the Hôtel de Paris steps can feel like an unspoken message. And then, as the car rolls into Casino Square itself, something remarkable happens. Conversations pause. Valets straighten their jackets. Even tourists, unaware of local customs, instinctively lift their phones. The square transforms into a theater without a script, and every Monaco lady becomes the lead character in a scene crafted by elegance and presence. But the true reason Casino Square is so magnetic lies in what happens next. The interaction between the car, the woman, and the crowd. The door opens, sometimes upward, sometimes outward, sometimes butterfly style, and in that single moment, the atmosphere deepens. It's not just about stepping out, it's about how she steps out. Some arrivals are smooth and silent, others are bold and unforgettable. And once in a while, an entrance is so perfectly executed that it becomes the conversation of the entire night. Yet, even with all these stunning moments filling the square, whispers begin to spread. There's talk of a woman whose arrival tonight is expected to surpass anything Monaco has seen so far. Someone whose presence alone could shift the energy of the entire evening. And as engines nearby begin to rumble louder, it feels like that moment is getting closer. Not all Monaco ladies are the same, yet each one carries a presence that can change the entire atmosphere the moment she arrives. As the night deepens, 3 distinct archetypes begin to emerge, each representing a different face of Monaco's luxury world. And together, Hotao Nen Mot Ngon Ngu Kweyen Luk Machin Hung Ngwa Thwok Tang Lop Tin Huan Hat Moi That Suhiu. The first is the silent investor, a woman whose wealth is rarely discussed, but always felt. She arrives quietly, often in a limited edition supercar no one has seen in months. There is no entourage, no performance, just a calm, controlled elegance. She may offer one subtle nod to the valet, and that alone is enough to draw attention. Her influence? Immense, yet invisible. The second is the fashion monarch, a figure almost impossible to ignore. She steps out of her supercar as if stepping onto a couture runway. Every detail is deliberate. The dress that shimmers under Monaco's lights, the jewelry that catches every camera angle, the heels that never miss a beat. She brings the aesthetics of Paris, Milan, and Dubai into one moment of breathtaking perfection. The third is the tech heiress. Younger, sharper, with a confidence that feels both modern and effortless. Her entrances are sleek rather than dramatic. She prefers hypercars with futuristic lines and interiors lit like spacecraft. She represents Monaco's future, wealth built not on tradition but innovation. Each of these women shapes the rhythm of the night in her own way. Their styles are different, but their presence is unmistakable. And while the city admires them openly, another feeling lingers in the air, a sense that someone else is coming, someone who doesn't fit any known category. Because tonight, among these defined archetypes, rumors begin circulating about a woman who exists outside every mold, someone rarely seen, never photographed up close, yet spoken about with a mixture of awe and curiosity. And as a sudden hush falls over one corner of Casino Square, it becomes clear. Her arrival may be closer than anyone expected. Every night in Monaco has supercars, but only a few nights deliver arrivals so perfect that they become part of the city's legend. Tonight is one of those nights. It begins with a low, unmistakable growl echoing off the marble walls of Casino Square. Heads turn instantly. A Bugatti Chiron Noir glides forward, its matte black finish swallowing the light rather than reflecting it. The woman who steps out moves with a calm confidence. No rush, no hesitation, just a quiet mastery of attention. Her arrival sets the tone. Powerful, restrained, untouchable. Moments later, a Ferrari Daytona SP3 curves into view, red paint glowing like molten metal under the streetlights. Its doors lift, revealing a woman whose elegance feels almost cinematic. Her entrance is smooth, synchronized, and impossibly precise, like she's been rehearsing it her entire life, though everyone knows she hasn't. Monaco ladies don't rehearse, they are the moment. A few minutes pass, and then the crowd hears something sharper, an aggressive, high-pitched note slicing through the night air. A Lamborghini Revuelto rolls into the square, its neon-accented lines glowing like a pulse. The woman inside steps out with bold energy, wearing a modern silhouette that captures every camera in sight. Where the others were elegance, she is electricity. Each arrival raises the bar higher. Each moment feels like the peak until something unexpected happens. A supercar appears at the far end of the square. Not loud, not bright, not overly dramatic. Its design is unfamiliar, rare enough that even the car collectors in the crowd lean forward, trying to place it. The headlights sweep across the pavement like a slow reveal, and people instinctively move aside, as if giving space to something significant. No one knows who's inside. No badge gives away the identity. No social media leaks have hinted at this moment. But the way the car approaches, calm, steady, deliberate, tells everyone that the night is about to change. And as it edges closer to the center of Casino Square, an undeniable tension settles over the crowd, because whoever is about to step out may eclipse everything seen so far. In Monaco, style isn't just fashion, it's a language spoken without a single word. Every Monaco lady who steps out of a supercar carries more than elegance. She carries identity, influence, and a message crafted with meticulous precision. Their looks may seem effortless. Nhang jang sao jo la motsu chuan bitinti. Noitung chi tiet nho ju ko I nanghia. Their choices start long before the night begins. A handbag isn't chosen for brand recognition, it's chosen for rarity. A Hermès Kelly Himalaya, a one-off Chanel piece, or a custom crocodile clutch crafted for private clients only. Jewelry is never generic. It's curated from Place Vendôme in Paris, or commissioned from jewelers who work exclusively with royalty and high-net-worth families. A bracelet, for example, isn't just decoration. It's a quiet signal of heritage, success, or a sophisticated network known only in elite circles. Their dresses follow the same rule. Nothing predictable. Whether it's a Valentino couture gown, a Balmain sculpted dress, or a sleek Tom Ford silhouette, the goal is always the same: elegance that speaks without trying to impress. And the hair, makeup, and perfume? Always soft, always polished, always impossible to forget. But what truly separates Monaco ladies is not what they wear, it's how they wear it. Their posture, their walk, the subtle way they turn toward the crowd or the camera, all of it forms a choreography of confidence. They don't perform, they simply allow the world to observe the version of them they choose to reveal. This is how image becomes power in Monaco. Yet, even with all this sophistication, whispers begin spreading tonight. There's talk of one woman whose style doesn't just follow the Monaco rulebook, it rewrites it. No one has managed to define her aesthetic, because every time she appears, she changes it. Some say she owns pieces even the wealthiest collectors have never seen. Others claim her wardrobe is curated by designers who don't accept public clients. And as the mysterious supercar continues easing toward the square, one truth becomes clear. If she steps out tonight, every idea about Monaco style might be redefined in a single moment. Monaco may shine brightest in public, but its true luxury lives in the shadows, where only a select few are ever invited. While the world admires the glamorous arrivals at Casino Square, the real stories unfold far from the cameras, inside penthouses suspended above the Mediterranean and private lounges hidden behind unmarked doors. This is the realm where Monaco ladies retreat after their flawless entrances, a world of privacy, precision, and privilege rarely captured on screen. Inside these residences, nothing is ordinary. Evening routines begin with panoramic views of Port Hercule, where yachts glow softly like floating mansions. Some dinners are prepared by Michelin star chefs flown in for a single night. Tables are set with crystal glasses, handcrafted silverware, and floral arrangements refreshed hourly by private staff. These women live in an atmosphere carefully designed to be both luxurious and invisible, comfort without noise, elegance without excess. Their schedules remain unpredictable, even to those close to them. Some attend invite-only art showings, where entire galleries close just for them. Others host intimate gatherings with entrepreneurs, athletes, or royalty, discussing opportunities that never make the news. And then there are the private escapes, helicopter rides to Saint-Tropez at midnight, or a quiet hour on the deck of a yacht worth more than a skyscraper. But what truly defines this secret world is the unspoken code. Privacy is the ultimate luxury. Phones are sealed, cameras forbidden, and even conversations are layered with intention. Here, status is not displayed, it is understood. Yet, tonight, something unusual is happening behind these closed doors. Word is spreading among staff, drivers, and concierges that one of the most private Monaco ladies, the woman surrounded by more mystery than any other, has left her residence unexpectedly. No entourage, no advance notice, no scheduled event. Just a single car quietly departing her building and heading toward the center of the city. And as the enigmatic supercar finally enters the edge of Casino Square, the whispers grow louder. Because if she truly appears tonight, Monaco is about to witness something it hasn't seen in years. In most cities, a chance meeting is just coincidence. In Monaco, it can become the highlight of the entire night. As the energy at Casino Square intensifies, something fascinating begins to unfold. The subtle, silent encounters between Monaco's most influential women. These moments are never staged, never announced, yet they hold more weight than any red carpet event. It often starts with something simple: two supercars pulling up beside each other. A Ferrari Monza SP2, for example, parking next to a McLaren Elva. No words, no introductions, just the unmistakable aura of two women who know exactly who they are and exactly what message their presence conveys. Monaco ladies don't compete loudly. Their rivalry is quieter, deeper, almost poetic. They evaluate through details. The choice of car, signaling heritage, investment, or innovation. The jewelry, sometimes more exclusive than any vehicle on the square. The timing, because arriving too early lacks confidence, and arriving too late seems calculated. The posture, a simple tilt of the chin or a graceful step, revealing assurance more clearly than any expression. Sometimes, this kind of encounter lasts only seconds, but those seconds are enough to shift the attention of the entire crowd. And tonight, that exact moment happens. Two of Monaco's most powerful women step out of their cars almost simultaneously. Cameras whirl toward them. Valets stand frozen. Even the usual hum of engines seems to fade into the background. One woman embodies the timeless grace of old-world European wealth. The other radiates the new-age confidence of modern global luxury. Their styles are different, their energies distinct, yet their presence is equally overwhelming. For a brief moment, all eyes move back and forth between them, waiting to see who will take the lead. But before either woman moves, the atmosphere changes, subtly yet unmistakably. As conversations hush and heads turn toward the far end of the square, a soft light reflects off the mysterious supercar approaching. The crowd instinctively senses something rare, something serious, something that might overshadow even this unforgettable encounter. Because the woman stepping out next is someone neither of these two expected to face tonight. Every legendary night in Monaco has one moment that becomes impossible to forget. And tonight, it's finally here. The mysterious supercar glides into Casino Square with a silence that speaks louder than any roar. Its headlights dim gently as it slows to a perfect stop, settling into place like it belongs there, as if this exact moment was destined. People instinctively step back. Even the two powerful women who had just captured the entire square quietly shift their attention toward the newcomer. No badge, no emblem, no identifiable sound. It's the kind of rare machine that only exists in private collections or is built by request for a single owner. And tonight, that owner is sitting inside. For a few seconds, no one moves. Monaco holds its breath. Then, with the grace of choreography, the door opens. A heel touches the pavement, polished, minimalistic, undeniably exquisite. The fabric of her dress catches the light, shimmering like liquid gold. There's no loud entrance, no exaggerated gestures. She steps out with a calmness that makes the entire square feel smaller, quieter, almost unreal. Her presence is not loud, but it is absolute. She doesn't fit any known archetype. Not the silent investor, not the fashion monarch, not the tech heiress. She is something else entirely. An elegance shaped by privacy, exclusivity, and an influence so deep that it doesn't need introduction. Even those who don't recognize her feel it immediately. The atmosphere changes simply because she arrived. The valets stop moving. Photographers lower their cameras, unsure if they should even try. Even the engines idling nearby seem to soften. She offers a subtle nod, a gesture so refined, so controlled, that it instantly establishes her as the center of the night without her saying a single word. And then something unexpected happens. One of the two Monaco ladies who moments before dominated the square takes a gentle step toward her, not out of confidence, but out of respect. The other follows, adjusting her stance as if acknowledging a silent hierarchy that only Monaco's elite truly understand. The crowd senses it. This is the woman the whispers were about, the one arrival the entire city had been waiting for. But what happens next remains unseen. Because as the three women stand facing each other beneath the lights of Casino Square, the night shifts again. Quietly, dramatically. Setting the stage for a moment Monaco is not ready to reveal just yet. In a small but magnificent place like Monaco, every night tells a different story. But tonight's scene, filled with supercars arriving, breathtaking beauty, and a moment that silenced Casino Square, captured what truly sets this principality apart. Here, luxury is more than just material. It's a rhythm, a language, a way of life, defined by the women who strut the marble streets with confidence and quiet strength. From iconic visits to the hidden world behind penthouse doors, the ladies of Monaco redefine what it means to live a good life. Their presence transforms ordinary moments into unforgettable ones, and their footsteps leave echoes that linger long after the engine has stopped. If you fancy taking part in this rare moment inside the billionaire nightlife of Monaco, be sure to like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Inside the Billionaires so you never miss another exclusive look into the world of luxury that only a few get to see. The night may be coming to an end, but Monaco's next story awaits.